friends, and welcome to my channel, new and returning subscribers. It's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money. In today's video, we are working on our zero-based budget for the second week in April, or second paycheck in April. And I think it comes out the 18th. The 18th. Yep, that's where we are. Oh, this book, this planner is the Easy Cash Budget Extended Weekly Planner. This is by Beautifully Me and You, and you can find that on her Etsy shop or Amazon account, I think. So check out her channel. Alrighty, so we are going to get started. I'm just going to move this calculator over just a bit. Actually, I'm going to move some stuff out of the way because I'm right-handed, so I just need some room. So our second paycheck, is my husband's paycheck, and he is getting $2,058, and then we are going to leave $8 in our buffer in the bank. So we're going to only budget out $2,050. So that's how we try to build back up our buffer if we use some of that money. Okay, so this week we are going to be paying my daughter's rent, no, not rent, that's different. Her allowance, for $400. These bills, I'm 1 month ahead, so these are all being paid for May. Health insurance is $126, car insurance is $224, and tolls is still at $55. Ugh, I can't wait till that goes back down to $25, which is the minimum. Alrighty, so we have 400 plus 126 plus 224 and 55, and that gives us $805. And then we take our 2050 minus the 805, and we get 1245. 1245. So this week I'm taking the other half of my pay. My husband is taking his. This is for our spending money, and we are going to fund our groceries for $400, and that's for the whole month, not just this week. Okay, so that is $500, and then we take $500 from that total, and we get $745 left to work with. So for our sinking funds this week, we are doing skiing, emergency, renovations, rental property, and a low priority. So let's add that up. So that's 50, 20, 20, whoops. Okay, 50, 20, 25, and 135. We usually do a randomizer into all of our 9 envelopes for our low budget book. So at least every envelope gets a little bit of love. So let's add that. That's $230 we're putting into our sinking funds. And then we take our 745 minus our why can't I type? 230, and that gives us $515 left. So we're going to go down to here because this is half of a whatever. It's for our extra loan payment from our personal loan. So we're going to take that out of the 515, which gives us $397 that we will use for challenges. From that $397, $20 is going towards our 2 months ahead. So that's 20. And then that leaves us $377 for our challenges. So if you take your 515 minus your 397, that gives you the 118. That's what you have left. 118 from 118 gives us 0. That's where you get the name zero-based budget, where every dollar has a place, an envelope, anywhere. You could do it digitally, you could do it by paper, you could take the money in cash and actually physically put them in envelopes. I like taking it all out in cash and putting them in envelopes because I find if I leave money in my checking account and I'm not exactly sure what it's for, it was making it very difficult for me to keep track of that. Like, to say that there's $135 for this and there's $50 for this. I couldn't do it. It just was, it was an accounting nightmare for me. So I take it all out in cash. I think at some point I might use prop money and then leave it in there when I get better at it. Right now, I'm not quite there. Not quite there, or haven't figured out a system that works for me, So I am going to go and put our totals in. So our income was $20.50. Bills were $805. Cash envelopes were $500. Our sinking funds was $230. Savings challenges was $397. And our extra, why can't I write sevens today? And then our extra debt is $118. So if you do your 2050 minus your 805, 500, 230, 397, and 118, that gives us our zero. Okay, so in order to find out what we need to take out to the bank, we need to break it down into the different denominations, because like I said, I take out the full 2050 when I go to the bank. So JPay is $400, so that's going to be 4 $100 bills. Health insurance is $126, so 125 and 6. Car insurance is $224, so that's 220 and 4. I have to be careful because sometimes I'll go 222, you know. 55 for tolls. Skiing is going to be 50, which is good because he needs it for his yearly passes, season pass. Emergency and renovations, we're both doing 20. So those are $120 bills. Property tax is 5 for our rental property. And low priority, we're doing $135 in 5s. So if we do 135 divided by 5, we get 27 $5 bills. 2 months ahead, that is 20 $1 bills that we stuff into our 2-month ahead binder. So that's 20. We're going to do $377 in challenges, and I'm breaking it up to 6 20s, which is 120, and 15 10s, which is 150. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, wait a minute. 120, 150. And then we're going to take 18 5s. Oh, that doesn't help. 5 gives us 90. All right, so 90, hello, 120 and 150. That's 360, and then we're going to take 17 $1 bills. Our extra loan payment is going to be 110, 5, and 3, which gives us 118. Cash envelopes are easy. This is 50, 50, and 400 for groceries. So 50 for me is going to be 2 20s and a 10. My hubby gets the $50 bill, and we're taking 4 $100 bills for groceries. I'm going to add everything all up, and hopefully we get to our 2050. There we go. You saw that I had a little trouble there. I had the $5 bill in the wrong spot, and then I was going by my notes, and I apparently didn't read it correctly because I thought it was 215 and it really said 245. So anyway, we did get to 2050, and that is what we are going to take out of the bank. Let's see, do we have a blank? Yes, we have a blank one. Sometimes I forget to clean them off, because I use nail polish remover. I find that it takes off the best. So $100 bills, we are getting 12 for 1,200, 3 50s for 150. We're taking 12 20s for 240, 17 10s for 170, 49 5s for 245, and 45 1s. And that will give us our $2,050 and make our teller's life so much easier. She's always so happy when I go in. She's like, oh no, you always have everything perfectly set. And she's just like, she just types it into the computer and the automatic machine just spits it all out. Okay, so that is our budget for our second paycheck in the month of April. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. So please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.